Do you regard him as a southpaw puncher?
To be honest with you, I'm really comfortable with southpaws. Both southpaws I've fought, I've stopped them. And in sparring, I've had a lot of success with them. There's just things I do in my style that, that give me more the edge on southpaws. But, whatever he brings to the table, I'm ready.
And the bad blood between you, real or imagined?
Oh, it's definitely real. At the end of the day, I really don't like anybody I fight. But this guy is saying he's going to knock me out, this and that. He's talking a lot of shit, so I'm going to give him exactly what he's looking for.
There's a natural urge on the part of media always to say, this is his biggest fight yet. Is this your biggest fight yet?
Yeah, it seems like every fight gets bigger and bigger, so I'm just excited and happy with the trajectory of my career, and I'm going to keep beating these guys down, and I'm going to keep making my position that I'm the best in the world.
David, you're catching up with Andre Ward. What was some of the best things you got out of that could even help you in this fight?
It was a lot of information that I got from, Andre Ward. Just for him being in the gym with me, showing me some things. He also told me, work on my jab. So it was a lot of things, but I don't have enough time to explain all of it.
Right. Do you have enough time to implement it all? Like he said, using the lead hand more.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton of information he gave me. It's only basically one thing that I could use. But that one thing he taught me, I'm definitely gonna use.
Morrell keeps saying you're nervous. You're nervous. What do you say in response?
I don't care what David Morrell says. All the talk is done. Now it's time to fight this Saturday.
He's lastly for me, man. He's good at getting, I guess, to the weak side angle like southpaws are. I know you can't share too much, but why will you be able to shut down anything he brings?
Because David Morrell feels strong against fighters who are bums. He's never been in the fighter of my type of caliber. He's never been with a fighter that attacks the body like I do. He's never been in there with a vicious fighter that throws punches and bunches like I do. I'm just on a whole different level than this guy, and I'm going to show it this Saturday.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
It's personal. Why is it so personal?
Just because, like I said, bro, I really don't like anybody who I fight, and it just takes a little bit of trash talk to really get me set off. But he's been talking a lot. He's been calling me out for 2 years, you know what I mean? So it's basically, I'm gonna shut this guy up.
Are you worried your emotions might get the best of you?
No, I'm not. I'm a professional. I've been doing this. I've been professional 11 years. You know what I mean? I have way more experience. The fight that didn't let my emotions get to me was Caleb Plant. But you learn from experience, and I intend to use my experience to the best of my advantage.
We talk about, this is Marcus with Fight Hub TV, we talk about, we just heard you say that you were emotionally charged up against Caleb Plant. But a lot of people here say that was one of your best performances. How does your rage downright help you become a better fighter?
So what I take from that fight is I don't have to just look for one punch. That's basically what I'm taking from that fight. This fight, we're going to do different stuff. We're going to be throwing combinations off the bat. And as soon as I let my combinations go, you see that the best David Benavidez gets seen. So I'm not looking for one shot. Like I said, I'm going to punish this dude, and I'm going to punish him on every angle. Body shots, head shots, uppercuts, whatever it is, I'm going to punish him.
When we go down the line and we look back at your past opponents, we've heard you in the press conferences vow and make promises, and then we watch those promises come to fruition on fight night. How is this fight going to be exactly the same?
Yeah, because now this fight, mentally, emotionally, and physically, I'm at the best stage of my life. You know what I mean? And I've been working extremely hard, and I know I get better and better by every fight, and now this fight is no different. I know exactly what I could do. I know how to work the rounds, and I know how to work a championship fight, and this is what I'm going to do this Saturday.
Dave, you as one of the supreme champions around, we want to get your opinion. Canelo and Crawford looks like it's going to come to fruition in September. What are your thoughts on that battle?
I have nothing to say. It's a good fight. And it's a good fight. I wish both of them the best.
All right, next question over here. Did you use that for motivation though? Like Canelo's
I definitely do use that as motivation, because if I was such an easy fighter and target, he would have came and beat me already. Just for him not fighting me lets me know how dangerous I am.
We can come back. How would you approach a fight with?
Is there scissors? Is there scissors? Ask for scissors. Go ahead.
How would you approach a fight with Terrence Crawford if it was you against Crawford?
To be honest with you, if I fought Terrence Crawford, I would definitely use my size, my reach, my weight to my advantage. Crawford is a very smart fighter, but I guess thankfully I'm not fighting.
You and I are in I wouldn't say similar predicament, but we were kind of reading the same book. I've been chasing a fight for years, like you've been chasing Canelo. What is it that you think has to come about in order for these professional fights to actually happen when they need to happen, regardless of money aside? Is it that both fighters have to be on the same legacy page, or what?
To be honest with you, the other fighter has to have balls. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. I'm ready to fight. I've been talking all this shit. I'm ready to show the people who I am. The other fighter doesn't want to show the people that he could go up against me and beat me. So you're like me, you call the best fighters out and you try to fight them, but at the end of the day, not everybody's on the same page. Not everybody wants that conflict.